Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of No Neutral. I am Brian F., joined by my guy.
No, Brian, hold on. Is it because of that Stumblebee interview that you don't want to do?
I'm never doing it again.
Brian, I apologize.
Hear the word Holly, and then the next part, and together ever again. That's it. I'm done. I give up.
I was just kidding around, Brian. You know what I'm saying? I was just joking. You know, I didn't know that he was going to try to cause division in a no neutral family like that, bro.
I'm just saying, words they hurt your feelings sometimes. That's all.
I got smoke with you. I got smoke with Stumblebee from now on, bro. But my joke notwithstanding, I would like to move on to the first topic of the day. We got a fire show ahead of us today, y'all. You in the right place right now, right place, right time. You done got lucky with a fire episode of No Neutral. Today we are about to be talking about, to start off, we can bring up a tweet from the Purple Sharpie, one of the best content creators in the game, TikTok extraordinaire. This girl be doing freaking Twitter spaces and everything, trying to tell y'all how to pump your content out and be consistent. And she dropped some heat talking about her toxic gamer trait. We're gonna talk about that even more in depth on a future topic. But right now, what she brought up there was the fact that, like, her toxic gamer trait, Brian, is the fact that if she won the last game, then she pretty much won a set. Or if she won the last set or whatever, that means she pretty much won the whole day. And as much as she kidding around with that, there are a million training partners who feel that way. And it is the most infuriating stuff in the world, bro. Like, I actually cannot. There's a special place in the Shadow Realm for people who do that. I can't stand when I just smoke somebody all day, Brian. Just body bag. And then let's say, all right, one more. They win the last set, bro. I'm gonna have won 5 before that, 5-0. Then he just won a set finally. He said, yeah, I was starting to figure it out at the end. I don't know why I was da-da-da. Man, if you're where my phone at, man? Where the RobTV gift? I can't stand that, bro. It is so annoying.
To me, I actually have the opposite problem. I hate when I'm getting smoked and then I win the last set, because I feel like such a jerk if I leave it right there. Because I know if I'm on the other side of it, I'm gonna be like, no, run that back one more time. Because that's me. I get in the infinite vortex where, like, if I'm winning and then I lose the last one, no, we got to run that back one more time. So that's my toxic trait, is I have to keep going. And if I was in the lead, but if I win that last one also, I feel bad, man. I'll be like, sorry, man, got to go. You know, dinner's ready. Gotta go. Yeah. Totally not a coincidence, right? It's not like the moment I win one, I'm dipping. But sometimes it looks like that. So it's a bad look, I feel like.
You know, in general, like, outside of just the one that Sharpie brought up there, and outside of our own specific, like, traits, what do you think when it comes to, like, training partner etiquette? Like, what are some of the weird things you've come up against? Like, for me, of course, that right there. Also, just like, people don't message me while I'm beating your ass and tell me about my character, bro. Like, I cannot stand that. What's the reasoning behind that? You salty right now. You getting smoked. You asked me to play. We don't gotta play. Clearly, I'm beating your ass. So I'm doing you a favor right now, if anything. So why are you messaging me talking about Karen, talking about Chun-Li, talking about, oh my God, this matchup? Bro, I don't give a damn. You trash. You can't see me. It is what it is, bro. Stop crying. Like, that happens all the time, bro. Horrible.
There's
etiquette.
A fine line between, like, joking around and then having it be like the real salt, and that, bro. Oh man, it just kills the vibe, right? Like, you can't even keep
makes
playing
it awkward.
straight to that, because then you feel like, oh, if you're doing better, you're making them more tilted, so you don't want to try as hard. Also, it disarms you as a player. But yeah, it's tough. I feel like we should be messaging more and talking more just to discuss actual ideas to help further the meta and further your own knowledge of the matchup. But man, I've been there too a little bit. I understand how it is. You just gotta hold it in. Just hold it. The hardest part though is when they're streaming and the chat starts talking a little bit of smack with it. You know what I'm saying? And
bro,
the chat gets involved.
Yes, it's over at that point, bro.
Oh man, for me personally, I got.
You don't even want to type in their chat. You don't even want to type in their chat because you feel like you're being like you're. You know what? What do I do?
Winning or losing, you don't want to do either. Winning or if you're smoking the streamer or you're the one not streaming getting smoked, you want to close that chat and not get involved, because I'm telling you, there's something that'll get you more tilted than the assumptions that come from people drawing conclusions from training. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's rough. It's rough. So I sympathize with people having the bad habits, but you got to stay strong. You got to close that Twitch chat. Don't look at it.
No, bro. Another thing that's super annoying when it comes to training partners, bro, is when they ask you about a matchup or they ask you what they could have done better, XYZ, and you tell them, and then they so damn dumb that they argue with you on every point. Don't ask me then, bro. Stop asking me. Because every time I tell you something, you say, but then you could do this. Like, you know, like let's say if I'm using God throwing fireballs, if I'm like, okay, walk down the fireballs, but then you could throw a button or jump the fireball. But then you could not throw a fireball into. Well, that's fighting games, isn't it, champ? Like there's always a you could have done this, you could have done that. That's the, you know, what it reminds me of? You know how people like when they go to work, some people like they want to complain about going to work. Like they want to complain about their job, but they're not necessarily looking for like a solution per se. It's just like a thing people do. You just want to complain and get it off of your chest. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that's what these guys are really doing, bro. Like they're complaining, they're crying, and they're just getting their salt off their chest. But they're framing it in a way as if they want your opinion and your feedback to lap this matchup out. But bro, how are you arguing with me on every point? Clearly your theory is not working, bro. You're losing. It makes no sense.
Right. Yeah, there's always that. A lot of it is just kind of hiding ideas behind trying to be pragmatic and level-headed, but really there's salt behind it because there is a fine line. Like there is one thing to debate options in a matchup to gain a further understanding, and then there's a fine line between that and just clearly trying to cover up your salt and just trying to downplay any solution you provide to be like, no, there's nothing I could have done better. It wasn't my fault I lost. There's nothing I could have done.
It's the game,
right?
It's the character.
Oh, man. Well, beyond that, there's one that gets me, though. One personally is if I'm trying to work on a matchup with somebody and then they win that first set and then they switch characters right after.
Oh, no.
That kills me.
No.
That kills me.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
I didn't know I should have set up a formal contract there and had you sign on the dotted line. I thought you understood that when you accepted that Battle Lounge invite, you knew what you're signing up for. It was character A versus character B to death. To death.
I swear
you know what I'm saying? If you switch that character, I'm hitting your DMs. I'm holding forward. No, go back to
you're not even gonna play around. We're not playing one round of that, bro.
Of course not. Maybe the next day.
You know what dude got me on? Like, is turning off character select at Battle Lounge. Because if you turn off character select, it doesn't even go to that screen. So the characters you guys have set as your favorite, so you know exactly what matchup we're playing when we go into that. So if you're trying to train with somebody, bro, turn off character select. That's my tech for y'all, bro. Like, don't ever join my lobby playing it. The kind thing to do if I'm learning a new character, if I'm doing it, that's another thing. That kind of like just
you
piggyback.
Inform them.
I'm gonna message you like, oh, bro, like I'm learning so and so right now, or I'm working on this character right now. So we can play another day, and if they say it's okay, then okay, we'll play. But say something, bro, like. But don't ever, if I'm trying to put hours into this, I could be putting hours into anything else in life right now, bro. I could be in the gym, I could be doing something else trying to get some money, I could be doing, there's a million different things. I could go on a date, and I'm right here, I'm training, I'm playing Street Fighter. I don't want to play your day 2 Akira, bro. I'm not trying to play your Oro or your weak ass Fang. I can't stand that whatsoever, bro. Don't just switch like that. Like,
it just stings.
We wasted our time, bro.
Especially if it's after the first set, though. That's what it stings the most. It just sends a message like,
come on,
nothing left to prove here.
You know, and that's settled and done. It's like you talking trash, low key,
right? Right. It's like this is the end of the story. Nothing else changes from here on. I won the set from here and forever.
Like,
so
you know what? There was just
new.
There was just no challenge for me with my main, so I just gotta handicap myself a little bit, try to make it like, bro, like, the hell you talking about? Yeah, that's fact. But you know, bro, that right there, of course, that's training partners right there. That the training partner etiquette, different types of annoying things that training partners do.